Well, the right to work debate very quickly became the focus of Governor Daniels' final State of the State speech tonight. Good evening. I'm Andrew Moorhead.
And I'm John Stair. As the governor spoke to Hoosiers, a massive protest unfolded outside the State House rotunda. Thousands of protesters gathered and shouted, "We are union," over the right to work issue. The Night Beat's David McAnally is covering the protests and the crowds tonight. But we begin with our State House reporter Kevin Rader, who was in the House chamber as the governor delivered his annual speech.
I'll start with a heartfelt thank you.
Governor Mitch Daniels, in his last State of the State speech, talked about how far Indiana had come. Those in the hallway wanted to talk about where the state was going. The governor says Hoosiers support right to work by a 2-to-1 margin.
After a year of studying the proposal, I agree. The idea that no worker should be forced to pay union dues as a condition of keeping a job is simple and just.
His voice was heard statewide tonight. What are your voices? Are your voices being heard?
Our voices are being heard. Are you listening? Is the people listening? Is the people paying attention?
Almost half our fellow states have right-to-work laws. As a group, they're adding jobs faster, growing worker income faster, and enjoying lower unemployment rates than those of us without such a law.
I'm in obsession with this one right-to-work bill because I think it's a national agenda by the very wealthy to get wealthier, and I think he's obsessed with it.
If this proposal limited in any way the right to organize, I would not support it. We just cannot go on missing out on the middle-class jobs our state needs just because of this one issue.
Is the people looking at the reality that we haven't, that this governor is sending all the working families down to the ground? Has the people opened their eyes? Are they listening to a lying governor?
For the sake of those without jobs and those young people just beginning the ascent up life's ladder, I ask you to remove this obstacle and make Indiana the 23rd state to protect the right to work.
We want this to be a state of growth and prosperity, a state of hope. Well, I'll tell you, ask the people out in the hallway how they feel about growth and prosperity, how they feel about hope, the hope for the future of Indiana.
The governor also asked the state to resolve its political differences in the legislative chambers. But Tuesday night, that spilled over into the hallways as union demonstrators took out their frustrations on anyone they could find, including the first family.